Hello and welcome. And today I just want to share with you some things and thoughts that I've been having. And I wanted to go through my own cycle, my own progression in network marketing, and kind of how I started, the patterns that I now see in people, that I see in myself in the past, looking back, and try to help you guys help more people, because I feel it's a moral obligation personally, knowing what I know, to get this out there. When you know that a product is incredibly necessary for a family, an individual, it's a moral obligation to tell them. Now, they might not say yes to that, right? It's the same thing with this business. How many people do we know out there struggling financially and with time? Maybe they have the money, but they don't have any time. And if we do this right, we can change that. We can change their health, and we can change their finances for the rest of their life and their children's life, and so on and so on. And so the misconceptions that I have found is this, guys, is most people believe, I feel, that if someone's doing network marketing, that they're struggling, right? And I had people say this to me: "Are you struggling?" And I'm like, God, no. Am I the only one that sees the potential in this thing? And I still don't have even a clear picture. You can build $1 million income and more. And there's no overhead. There's no staff. There's no brick and mortar. It's $50. I mean, I can go on for hours on this, okay? Because I've owned a business and I know what it takes. And so, it's net work. You have to work. And the harder you work, and the faster and more effective and efficient you work, well, it grows faster. Okay, life is what you put in. What you put in, you get out. If you put a little bit in, well, why are you expecting huge gains? This is not a lottery ticket, okay? But, I see that all the time. And here's the big thing. When I see the path of least resistance that I have noticed is that people will share the product, but they won't share the business. I bet I'm talking to you right now, because that was me. I loved the products. They made total sense to me, and I shared them like crazy. But I didn't understand the business. I remember the first couple of times I went to do it, I was like, I didn't want to tell them what it was. Now the first thing I lead with, this is network marketing. And they're like, huh? Yeah. And then they'll say a pyramid scam, and I'll go into that. But you have to know how to diffuse that. Get with your upline and we'll help you, okay? But anyway, here's the three beliefs. Three beliefs that I feel are so crucial. Number one is belief in self. People don't have the belief in themselves. So maybe you are one of those people and you don't believe you can do this, but you see other people doing it and you believe it can be done because you know people doing it. There are so many self-improvement books out there, seminars. Build yourself. When you go to our live events, our Conference Juice Plus live events, when you get around your upline and you're in their back pocket all the time, that's what you need to do if you want to grow at this thing. Those are the things that will give you the vision that this can be done, okay? I tell everybody, get to conference. It's crucial, okay? Number two is belief in the company. Well, that was simple for me. When I called corporate and heard how they treated people on the phone, how wonderful, that we have a children's health study, that kids get our product for free, up to 4 years? What company does this? That we're tracking this thing with Jackson Hewitt. We're the most researched product on the planet. When I went to Q school, I saw freaking employees that were working a 95-degree warehouse, 62 of them, and the average work tenure there was 19 years. And they loved it. It was crazy. What does that speak about a company, an organization? So the company was, my upline also taught me that when Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans, that Juice Plus found a way to get every one of those people their orders and also their checks. Even when Hurricane Katrina decimated New Orleans, because there's a huge following there in New Orleans due to Cheryl Cortese. So craziness, guys. Number three, though, here's the big one that was for me, was the industry. I didn't understand the industry. I heard pyramid scam, you're going to make money on your family and your friends. Does that sound vaguely familiar? That's not how our business works. If you don't help people, you don't get paid. And the more people you serve and help become successful and serve people, the bigger your check gets. So as Jesus said, the greatest amongst you is a servant of all. All. He didn't say one. He said all. So figure out how to serve all, how to serve more. You know, when you lead with a product, with the business, if somebody really has trouble with expenses right now and you throw another expense on them, they're not going to be able to do that. But if you lead with them, hey, here's an opportunity. I hear and I see what you're going through. And I know you're struggling right now with finances. And, you know, you've reached out to me and I love you to death. And, you know, here's what we found. And here's how much money, you know, here's what you can do. Here's what you can do at this level. Here's what you can do in this time frame. And you can show them that. And you say, look, I'm here with you. I'm going to go to bat with you. If you work, I'm going to work with you. I'm not doing it for you, but I'm going to work with you. And you show them how to do this. It's huge. That's our industry. Our industry is unbelievable. You're being paid a small percentage on thousands of people's efforts instead of 100% of your own. I thought, being a chiropractor and owning my clinic, that I had a business. I did not. If I didn't show up, I didn't get paid. If I take time off now in this business as I've grown it, it grows because I'm setting the groundwork and the systems now with my team. If this makes sense to you, you want more about this, share this with people you love. Get them on board. Let us help them. They need this. We all need this. I love this. This is like so passionate to me. It's crazy, you know, but here's one last thing I want to leave you with. As you're doing this and you're sharing this business, when you have wobbly legs, when you're like that little fawn learning to walk for the first time, people are going to hit you. It's like children. They sense that. They know when you're weak, and that's okay. One of my good dear friends said to me, you sound like a used car salesman, right? And are you struggling? I mean, that's what he was kind of parlaying. And I was so PO'd, guys. And I said, I'm going to freaking use that as fuel. See, you can lay down in life or you can get better in life. You're only here once. What are you waiting on? And I use that as fuel. And every time I think about that, I'm going to send him a thank you card. I'm going to say, thank you so much for what you said. Because all you did was fuel me to show you what this can do. And so I'm not going to use that as a bad thing. I'm going to use that as poster material. You follow me? And I pray to God in every day and every way you're having a better day.